Alrighty, turn 5:05, April 25th, 43. Let's see what happens. Little extra bombardment before we leave. Just try to kill some of those planes that we damaged. We damaged a ton last time. We didn't hit the airbase at all, but we got some shells on some AKs in port. Didn't have a whole lot of firepower left, so we'll take what we can get and then leave. Alright, day phase. Miss. Damn! At least it's an empty AK. Yeah, we're not going to do anything. These are just here to keep the subs down. I don't have enough escorts for everyone. Hey, we gonna get some shots at one. Come on, PCs are good anti-sub. Although these guys might be protecting a convoy. All right, morning air phase. Well, we should have some naval action with carriers if they launch. Hopefully it's in our favor. Ground strikes here on these troops to support our attack. I think I forgot to turn them off this attack. Hopefully they've reset to defend and not, otherwise we might be attacking again. That could be bad. Interesting. Come on, carriers, launch some strikes. There we go. What did we find? Hope it's that convoy that was at Broome. Oh, they out of fuel or something? That might be enough for that little AK. A third one to finish him? Yes! Oh, all four hit. Nice. Oh, a dud. Really, how the heck are we missing a ship not moving? I suppose. Alright, another AK to the bottom. I doubt these guys are carrying anything, but it would be nice if they were carrying troops. It'd be wonderful if there's troops. I'd even be happy with supplies, but I doubt it. Another AK to the bottom. Oh, 4 for 4, nice. Alright, so we had what, 47 bombers go in. 3 sunk for sure. Let's see, bombs. Yeah, these guys are not. I see no men, no nothing in the drink, but it's still ships gone. I mean, making an afternoon launch too. Hey now, they can't kill us first. I have to keep asking, where are his P-38s? I have not seen them at all. I know this is a modded scenario, so do they not have many? Come on. We killed several. Not as many as I would like, but we'll take them. All right, that's it for the morning air phase. And there went our AK. Afternoon. Are we going to launch anything from those enemy carriers? My guess is probably not, because I can't get very good carrier launches for some reason. Oh, that's afternoon strike. Historian, huh? I said we can't leave any ship not burning. Ah, another dud. God, I wish we had real bombs on these guys. 250 kilograms just aren't that big. Another month or so, I'll have enough duties to fill all my carrier wings. Another dud. That's not a tanker. Another dud. Another AK to the bottom. Three more confirmed sunk. Anything on these guys? There's a bunch there. Nope, nothing on them. At least no men that we can see. Alright, that's it for the air phase, and we did not get any launches up north. There went another allied ship. By the way, I'm pretty sure that third destroyer and the DEI is gone because it's not showing up on my nav search anymore. Alright. Got a bunch of artillery here and a decent combat unit. Hopefully we'll push them out. Seven to 1, there we go. Alrighty. We got 144 wounded, heat loss 1,200, mostly destroyed. Nice. So that's probably a lot of those are from that Indian unit. Nice. Alrighty. We've cleared this escape route. I think I must have turned combat off up there. Yep. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and expand some bases, then run through production. We will come back and do a brief after action report at the end of this one here. Just it's been a long time, so I figure we might as well do one. We'll take a look at the several things, get you guys updated on what's going on. But if you enjoyed watching the turn unfold with us, please go ahead and click on that like button. If you're following the campaign along but you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click on that button as well. Alrighty, it's first after action report in quite a while for us, but nothing major happened, but I thought I'd go over a few things here. Point-wise, though, we went up 114 points. Rob went up 16. Looks like he lost 7 aircraft. We lost 6. Going to take a look at those. He lost 4 Hurricanes. Let's see. A Warhawk, a B-24, and another Hurricane. See, we lost a couple Tojos, an Emily, a Vow, and another Vow, and a 0. Okay, we lost 6 aircraft. Let's look and see any. 1 missing pilot, 1 wounded. Alrighty. Let's go to sunk ship screen to see what we sunk last turn. We got 7 ships credited for, or 6 should say, plus we lost 1. But nothing major. Let's go ahead and flip this up to all dates. We'll go ahead and sort by value. We really haven't sunk anything big since the first day of the war base, as you can see. We sunk Force Z on turn 1, and that's about it. We got a big-ass oiler, some APs, you know, some ARDs, and a few light cruisers. But really, warship-wise, we haven't really got much. Not cruiser-wise, we haven't got crap on the board. But then on the other side, we haven't lost that either. So, can't complain too much. Because, you know, I mean, we're killing ships. I think, let's see, the totals are, let's see, go back. See, he's lost 409. We lost 149. So, almost over 2 to 1. So, we're still doing good there. See, incoming air units, we got 19 days for some transports that we don't really need. We got 33 days to a light carrier. It's actually be 17 days because we're all of our carriers are being accelerated. You got 70 days to a full carrier here, so that's 35 days. See, incoming ground troops, nothing really big coming. We got a bunch of troops up in China coming here in 5 days. Then 18 days, we get a bunch of restricted units up in Japan. Then 36 days, we get a bunch of base forces. 45 days, a bunch of just mixed units. Nothing big coming for us, but this is what it is. On the ground, we have lost, let's see, we got the Millie Naval Force completely gone because we lost the island. This guy needs bought back. So we will buy him back for 2. We'll get an armored car unit back. Engines and aircraft. 19, 16, 15, 7. What, 3 days and we'll be over to the magic 500 number and start everything that uses the 43 that's a fully repaired, such as the George, will start getting double research. See, 5 Tojos, 5 Judys, 5 Jills, 5 M8s. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Alright. Device-wise, infantry, support, cavalry, AT guns, nothing that much is there. Let's go ahead and bring up Combat Reporter. The 25th of April at sea. There's a sub attack. He sunk our sub there. There's us not doing nothing to an enemy sub. There's our second bombardment with the same troops there at Reno Island. Not a whole lot of damage. We did put some shells on a couple AKs in port, but Nothing of any real value. We didn't hit the airfield hard, but we killed a few troops. On the ground, nothing really happened. Let's see. Well, we had a deliberate attack up north of Bamo, southwest of Mekina. We got 2-to-1 odds. We pushed that Indian Brigade and the Chinese division out. They went northwest. So the trail here is clear again for supply to travel up to Mekina. Let's see. Signal intelligence. Nothing really there. Ops reports. Nothing really there. Replacements. A bunch of aircraft going back to the pools. Replacements. That's that brigade we lost up in the Curls. It's slowly rebuilding. Repairs. A pair of subs are repaired at Silver Baja. We got credit for 3 kills. We built, let's see, a fort and an airfield. That's about it there. Airstrikes all over the place. We're bombing up in China. We're bombing in Burma. We're bombing, troops wherever we can. There's our 1 carrier strike down north of Oz. I've been seeing these ships down here for probably a week or two. Looks like they went from Port Hedland up to Broome, and they sat there for a while. I have subs sitting here. I'll show you here in a minute with Jakes on them, and they're spotting stuff for us. They've been sitting here. I was hoping they were troop transport sitting down here waiting to dart north into the DEI to take some bases, but it does not look like it. It looks like a bunch of empty ships. Several of them in the combat replay, if you saw, were dead in the water, so that means they're out of fuel. So I wonder if there's one task force came over here, pretty much out of fuel, the other one came up here to refuel them. We kind of caught them both at the same time. I mean, we've sunk 6 and damaged, I don't know, another 10 or more. Let's see, Mogwai, we're bombing the airfield and the troops there just to pin them down, and we're sweeping constantly just to get kills. Everything else is looking good. Let's go ahead and turn Combat Reporter off. Back into the game, up here in Burma. Still doing pretty good. He has Katha and a Mogwai. What's he got there? A unit coming at us. See, we cleared all this stuff up. He has a tank unit here. He has a bunch. He has 4 units here. We have a tank unit, a British brigade, and 2 AA units. We've been bombing them pretty good. Basically, I'm just bombing to slow them down. I have reinforced Mictilla only with Thai troops. I have a couple real divisions in Burma, but I don't want to pull them out of their spot. Because we got one sitting here. The Imperial Guards is sitting right here in the jungle, waiting for him to come through Prome. And he's just sitting here with all these troops. 1, 5, another one up here. Was that 1 there? Nope, 3. So he has a bunch of units here, and he's just sitting there. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. We're waiting for him at Prome. We got a garrison unit, a Thai unit, base force, of course, and 4 anti-tank units. So if he brings tanks across that river, we're going to hopefully kill a bunch. We're still pulling fuel and oil out of Rangoon. We're not going to have a whole lot left up here to pull now that we've lost Mogwai. We're built up defensive-wise about as best as we're going to get, especially at Rangoon. We're still building some of these other bases up. We're starting to build up down into Thailand. We're moving units out to start making another line of defense. Not a whole lot going on in Malaya or Sumatra. Here's Java. You see, I'm not sure what's he doing. South. So these guys are coming down. They're coming southeast. They're coming down from India probably. All right. What you got? 20 fighters there. All right. So here's our small carrier fleet. We only got 1 carrier that has any actual attack planes, which is why you saw such a small strike. But that's what I got available. That's not in repair yards, going under refits. You can see there's still a bunch of ships here. So hopefully go get some shots on him next turn as well. We got another carrier coming down to join him. The Akagi with a few escorts. That'll pretty much double our attack ships. What we might do here is once you guys meet up, we'll come up here, go by Christmas Island and see if we can pick off any of this stuff here. In the DEI, same old kind of. He owns Timor and he has taken Taberfane here, but we're still holding on these islands here and holding them pretty good here. He had those destroyers come up into the Celebes. We sunk 2 up here, sunk the other one right about here last turn. So we're holding fine. We got a lot of troops here. We got what? We got 400 assault value at Kandari, over 400 here at Makassar. Ambon is at what? 280. So we're doing pretty good overall with that kind of stuff. Down in the South Pacific, we've lost pretty much all of our bases down here. I mean, we still have a fate, which I don't understand why he has not taken that. I mean, we got pretty much what? 2 support and 2 searchlights there, so along with a bunch of supplies. Those guys have enough supplies to last forever there. But he skipped them. He owns Reno. From what I can tell, he has only paratroopers there. Our bombardment the other day hammered the hell out of it. Killed a bunch of auxiliaries, float planes and stuff here. He has a couple AKs in port. These are all subs. He got some ships here. Looks like they're heading northwest. Looks like a couple carriers, which bring them up. Looks like he might have two carriers there. Maybe one U.S., one Brit. Other than that, we still have all the Solomons. He landed Vela La Vela last turn with some paratroopers. Not a big deal. We will bomb that and kill him off, and then we will reabsorb it. He did this. He does the same thing over here. There's no one left there. So he's slowly picking up. I think he's just doing this so he has somewhere to scout. Nauru is a pretty good base for him. He's built up the level 5 airfield. A bunch of ships moving in the area. He still has not taken the marshals. He's taken a couple bases, but that's it. I don't understand that at all. Truck is sitting here, pretty much maxed out. We're going to build the forts up to level 9, and then this base will be done. Marianas are building up defenses and airfields and ports. We're just getting another line of defense built. Same thing with the Bonin. Iwo Jima's getting under construction now. Same thing with some building at Okinawa. Here's up in the Curls. This is what I'm considering the most important area at the moment. Just because he has these 2 bases, and he could build them up big enough to put B-17s here. But, so I have a carrier group right here, and once again, we have, well, those are only PTs, that's why we didn't attack. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 7 away, and our max range is set to 6. That's probably why we didn't strike anything. But he has a Marine division and other Marines here at Kitoijima. Onakatan, I believe, has a regiment of troops only. We're starting to run more. We're starting to pull more resources out of Shikuka. We stopped for a while because he had some carriers in the area. I wasn't sure what he was doing. But here's our carrier fleet. Nothing major. 2 CVs, 3 CVLs, and 1 CVE. So we have a little bit of striking power, but not tons. Like I said, a lot of our carriers are still in the dry docks undergoing their 443 refits. And that's pretty much everything. Here's China. Looking about we've made a little bit of progress, but not a whole lot. This is pretty much a dead unit up here. This is a headquarters unit that's dead. These guys are beat to hell. These guys we just pushed out of here. So, not making a lot of progress in China. I'm not sure we're going to make much more, but we're holding our own good. We're building forts and airfields as fast as we can up here. We're dumping off a bunch of supplies for later. Shanghai has, 400,000 supplies built up. Part of that is because I'm finally repairing resources up in China that I should have been repairing a year ago to get my my resource production up. But that's pretty much everything here. Total, let's see, little resource update. Let's see. Move this over. See if it pops up. Yep, alrighty. So we're April 25th. You can see here's all my stats that I track. Empire-wide stats, what's in Japan. Like right now, we have 134 days of oil in Japan, 71 days of fuel, 47 days of resources. And then here's what we have empire-wide. The numbers in the brackets here is what the change was over last turn. And then this is roughly, these are the estimated daily changes. So basically, like in Japan, we spend 86,000 resources a turn. So in order to increase, we have to bring in more than that. We pretty much doubled this in the last couple months, so I think we're doing good. We have 4 million resources in Japan, 8.5 million empire-wide, so we got half the resources in Japan. We're trying to bring back more. Fuel, oil, you can see all the stats there. Then let's go down into various notes here. Here's my R&D. The George's factories are all built out. Irving's are built out. The Francis, we've got one Y1 Francis left. It's at 24 out of 30. We got 4 Y2s at 30 out of 30. This is what's left of our R&D, other than Sam's and Frank's. And those aren't going to be rebuilding fast at all. Then just general notes like next month, the 2B Oscar comes available, so we'll upgrade to that. In July, the M4J is available for ground-based zeros. There's some notes here of what units we've spotted where, and just regular notes here. So that's pretty much the turn. A little bit of update for you guys. So hope you're enjoying watching. I know it's been slow, but I can only control so much of that. But until Rob sends me another turn, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.